Welcome back to Arsenal with Ash, here to preview the Champions League game, Bayern Munich versus Arsenal. I'm just about over yesterday's result, man. What a madness. What a whirlwind 24 hours. To go from the form we were in to now being in this position, losing a game, it just feels weird. Obviously, we ain't lost a game since December in the league, and yeah, the fallout on that social media and all of that. You know what Arsenal fans are like. Everything's just the end of the world when we lose a game. Obviously, it's a massive defeat, big blow to our title chances. But once you let the emotions go and you settle down and you look at it, look at the bigger picture, it's not over. We're still in two competitions. We're 2 points behind Man City. We only need them to draw one game and win the rest of ours. Because our goal difference is better than theirs, we can still win this league. So I'm not on all the negativity stuff. I'm not trying to hear all of that. I'm positive, and we just got to take each game as it comes, man. Yesterday was a strange one, a really strange game, because the first half I thought we were really good, just didn't take our chances. I think Arteta got his tactics somewhat correct in terms of Villa obviously play a high line, so we had the runner from deep in Havertz. I think if we had Martinelli, it would have been good as well, but I don't know what the situation is there. Um, but yeah, Havertz made some great runs into their box. We found Saka a few times down the sides, and we just couldn't take our chances. Obviously, Trossard had the best chance. Havertz had a few chances where he was basically one-on-one with the keeper, and we just wasted our chances. And it was a similar tale to what happened at Villa Park. We got in behind so many times, and we just wasted our chances. And we were punished, absolutely punished. And credit to Villa, their game plan in the second half. I don't know what Emery done at half time. He tweaked something, but we just lost all control of that game. Second half, it was pretty much all Villa. Um, but yeah, it happens. Like I said, the last 12 games, we've won 10, drawn one, and lost one. And yes, it's a massive blow. And City are City, and they can go and win 6 games in a row easy. But also, this is the Premier League, man. Anything can happen. There's tough games in there for them, the likes of Brighton and Tottenham away. And let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. But now, full focus back on the Champions League. We've got a massive game. We've got a massive opportunity to try and get to the semi-finals of the Champions League. And that is what I want the boys to be focusing on now. Like, this is it. This could be history. This is one of those nights. Munich 2024. It happened. We've had nights in Milan away to Inter winning 5-1 there. We've won in Madrid 1-0. We've had massive nights in the Champions League away from home. So we just need to make sure this is one of those nights. And I believe the boys can do it. We can bounce back. We need to show we're different from last year. Last year we had setbacks in the running and we couldn't get back up. Now we need to show character. Mikel spoke a lot about that after the game. We need to show leadership, all of these things, and hopefully it all comes together on Wednesday night. But it's going to be a massive game. Really, really tough task. Obviously, they're coming off the back of a win over the weekend. We're coming off the back of a loss. But also they've now officially lost out on the league title because Bayer Leverkusen won yesterday. So yeah, it's all to play for, man. I know they had a couple of injuries as well. I think they've got some doubts. Coman, I think, is going to be out for sure. Sane, I don't know if he was rested or he's carrying a knock or whatever. Gnabry's out as well. So yeah, it's obviously going to be a tough task, but I believe in the boys. I believe we can do it. I think it might even be a better occasion for us. Obviously at home, in front of all the fans. There's not even a Bayern fan there, and the ascendancy. Everyone going into the game was saying that we're gonna go and beat Bayern. We're gonna go and beat them. This is the first Champions League. The first Champions League campaign for this group of players, and they're all quite young. Not many of them have really been here. So I think the pressure kind of got to them in that first game a little bit. But now we're away from home. We're against the odds. I think away from home we thrive in these big scenarios. Away from home at these big stadiums, I think we might even be better off playing away from home. We know what the objective is. We know that they're not going to play the same way they played at the Emirates. They're going to try and come on to us and attack us because that's what their fans are going to demand. They're Bayern Munich, innit? So big Bayern Munich. They're not just gonna go and sit back like they did at the Emirates. So that might suit us. Obviously, we're good. We can defend in a low block. We showed that against Man City, in transitioning from mid to low blocks. We can do that. We've got the personnel to do it. And then if we get the team sheet right, we've got the personnel to go and counter. So we can shut them out and then go and counter with the likes of Martinelli or Jesus, Havertz running from deep. We can do that, and then getting the right players on the ball, the likes of Odegaard, Partey, and even Declan Rice's runs from deeps as well. So yeah, we've got a big opportunity here, and I do believe we've got a big chance. It's going to be really tough, really tough. But we definitely can do it. So I'm going to go with my predicted 11. So I'm going to go Raya in goal, of course, like I've said before. That's not going to change. Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, same as them, not going to change. Left back, big decision. For me, it's not even a tough decision. We've seen what Kiwior has done in the first half against them in the last leg. Got absolutely ripped to shreds. We've seen Zinchenko recently. He's been rubbish. On the ball, a little bit better, but it's still, for his standards on the ball, poor. Defensively, he's a weak link. They're going to target him if he plays. The same with Kiwior. Tomiyasu is our best option for that task, to play against fast wingers and against a big team in a big arena. He's got the capability. He makes our backline even stronger. When he plays, we're defensively more solid. So for me, it has to be Tomiyasu. And the fact that he came off of the bench yesterday is a positive. So that means that he's got game time in him. So for me, it has to be Tomiyasu in there. In the 6, I'm going Thomas Partey. It could be Jorginho, and if it is, it's not the end of the world. But I want to see Thomas Partey in there, man. He's even more of a physical presence. He can pick a pass. Like I said, if we're going to be playing on the counter, we need players that can pick a pass, find these runs. And Thomas Partey, his press resistance on the ball, he can be a key component to that team. And Declan Rice in there next to him in a bit of a pivot, it would be perfect, because Partey might not even have the legs right now, but we've seen Jorginho don't have the legs, and Declan Rice can do all of that for him. And also he's intelligent on the ball as well. He can make some great runs, and in a game like that, I think he'll thrive and rise to the occasion. So yeah, has to be Partey, has to be Rice for me. But if it's Jorginho, I kind of understand it, experience, all of that sort of stuff. Odegaard, hopefully he's fit. Haven't heard much, obviously, we haven't had Mikel's pre-match interview yet, so we don't really know what's happening there, but I pray Odegaard is fit, because he's been our best player since the turn of the year for me. He's been unbelievable. What a play. He knits it all together. He leads. He works really hard, wins his duels. He's getting much stronger in terms of winning his duels and that. His feet, just ridiculous, getting out of tight situations, picking a pass. So we need him to be fit if we've got a chance of winning this game. And then the front three, I would go Martinelli on the left, although he's been out of form, and I need him to pick this up. But I don't think we don't really play to his strengths that much. But I think in this game, like I said, Bayern aren't going to show us as much respect as they did in the first leg. They're going to come at us. So Martinelli on the counter is going to be so integral to this team. Havertz as well, another one that will ruffle their feathers, cause their defence problems, and he makes great runs as well. We just need him to be clinical. That's his problem. He makes great runs. He's intelligent with his movement. He's intelligent with his spatial awareness and creating space for others, but his finishing is just so lackadaisical at times, and it's just really frustrating. So yeah, we need him to be on fire. So, but I'd definitely start him, and then of course Saka on the right. But yeah, big task ahead of us. But these are the moments that these players need to seize and put their names in the history books. Imagine our first Champions League campaign for 7 years, and we get to the semi-finals. Beat Bayern Munich in the process, a team that's haunted us over the years, man. The boys have to believe, man. Put that Aston Villa game behind you and go and get us a historic result against all the doubters. Come on. So yeah, I'm going to predict, I'm going to go 2-1. 2-1 to the Arsenal. Harry Kane will probably score again. But I'm going to go Martinelli to rise to the occasion on the big stage. And Saka. The 2 wide men. I'm going to go for them 2 to get a goal. And you never know, you might even get one from a set piece as well. We ain't had one of those for a while. So yeah, but yeah, I believe in the boys. I think we can definitely do it. We just they need to believe in themselves, and anything's possible, man. But yeah, come on, you Gunners. Big night. Big Champions League night. Let's make it historic. And yeah, like, share, subscribe, comment, all of that stuff, please, people. Turn the notifications on. And yeah, stay tuned for the next video.